Chinese medicine, the heart is not involved in just pumping like we have in the Western. In the Western world, it's mainly a cardiovascular instrument that it moves the blood around the body, it pumps the blood, and all of that. In Chinese medicine, it has a completely different kind of approach. Because it's mind-body, the idea in Chinese medicine is that the heart on the way they place it is that it's considered to be, in the imagery of a government, it's considered to be like the monarch or the king. And all the other organs are like ministers and, supporting, organs or people who would support the kingdom. Or like, for example, the lung would be considered the minister of policies. So whatever the monarch say, then the lung then assists the monarch in making that become a policy in the body. The same thing with like the liver. We were talking before about those two organs. We have other organs, but in this case, what happens there is that the liver in that scenario would be like the minister of planning and decision making. Okay, so they have different kind of things. So each one of those organs have like the heart, the monarch, opens into the tongue, and its residence is the mind. Now, mind, in the way they're talking about, is not the same way we're talking about the mind. The mind they're talking about is the spirit. The word for heart is shin, meaning spirit. So they have the image of the hieroglyph, right, that they use is this image of a shape of a heart with kind of like, some people say sweat, or some people say blood droplets are coming out of the heart. And this is the image of the hieroglyph they use, or the character, as we would say. The character looks like a heart. So when you look at it, you know that image is the heart. And so they're talking not about the physical heart so much, they're talking about all the qualities of the heart. So if the heart, if it opens into the tongue, back I know when I was growing up, I used to hear things, TV, these are more stereotypical things, but they used to say, the native Aboriginal people here spoke about white people with, they had, what do you call that?
Forked tongue.
Forked tongue. That means that's like a double, way of speaking. Like you're saying one thing over here, but you're doing one thing over here, where you're saying two different things. And so this idea of this tongue, right? And in the Asian system, this idea of the tongue is connected to the heart. So if your heart is balanced, then your speech will be balanced.